Hey gamers. Don't have a snap cam, fuck, don't have a snap cam. We're good. Thank you, extremely loud ambulance. How are we doing today, gamers? Are we ready for me to get the entire team killed again? I feel like there's a non-zero chance of me actually doing that again. Oh god, my typing is super loud, isn't it? Oh fuck. I needed quite a keyboard. There we go. I have tweeted. Hi! Welcome to the void. How are you doing today? I'm bad at Twitch, so I haven't worked out how to actually format the chat so it doesn't look like shit on this screen. And we're just accepting that. Because I need these pictures of women with fish to fit in the box. And if I'm changing the size of chat, I have to change the size of my pictures of people with fish, and they're the most important part of the stream. Let's turn the music down slightly. Yeah. Like, it's slightly squished, but that's fine. Oh boy. I'm now remembering the state that our team is in at this point. Oh come on, I explicitly started the playlist so it wouldn't immediately just play this. I love the Outer Wilds soundtrack, but it's the start of the playlist. I shuffled it and started in the middle of the playlist, so that, like, we wouldn't immediately have Outer Wilds music again. And it still just decided to give us Outer Wilds music. I know there's, like, Spotify has, like, a weird specific algorithm. Like, the shuffling isn't random, and it puts stuff it knows that you like. It spreads out so that you, like, keep listening functionally. Oh gosh. As they should. I still think I should spend like a day on Photoshop and just try and make all these pictures like them holding fish Pokemon instead for when we do the Pokemon streams. That could be a Krabby right there. She's holding a little Goldeen. I still don't understand this photo. These ones holding a bunch of different Pokefish Pokemon. This is a classic. I love this photo. This is maybe one of my favorites. This one, just really good vibes. Nothing wrong about this photo at all. There's definitely, it's like called Barrascuda or something, that Pokemon that looks like that one. Oh wait, we live. Hello gamers, we're not playing City Skylines today, we're playing PokeMMO again. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, today we're going to be trying to actually make progress. This is what our current team looks like. So as you can see, I've got them all up to around level 40. And if we get the moves open, I've kind of improved their movesets a bit so that so that we can do some useful stuff with them. I think we are going to need to change up Barry's moveset a bit at some point, but Barry won't be useful for like a gym or two. But yeah, our first issue today is going to be the Giovanni fight. I think I'm just going to hope that Goatee can just go for it all. So yeah, let's go do Silph. Oh wait, we've got a Pokemon we can catch first. I forgot. Yeah, we can go get a Pokemon. Oh, which way am I going? This isn't even the way I want to be going, is it? Because we want to go to the... Ugh. Not having a Pokemon with Fly really sucks. I don't know how we coped without it. Especially because everything is like interconnected in this game, but not enough that if you don't have Fly, you don't have to do like a massive run. I should probably put one of my Pokemon in daycare so that at least it'll be leveled up if we have to do this all again. So yeah, I've improved our team's movesets a bit as well, so we're not completely working with nothing now. Ratfree doesn't have Super Fang still, which is probably not ideal for catching, but it'll have to do. So yeah, the Pokemon that we've got an encounter left on is on Route 14. Yeah, we got 14, which is the one up here. Oh yeah, City Skylines is like a bad game name. I don't think it's like a good name for a game. It's a great game, but terrible name. Absolutely awful name. Now, are we ready for me to just stumble into a battle and lose all my Pokemon? Oh, boy. So as far as I remember, there's literally... Aren't the Cities in Motion games slightly different? Like, they're basically just transport sims? And then City Skylines is more like a actual, like, SimCity-esque game? Because, as far as I remember, it was meant to just be Cities in Motion free. And then, because of, because everyone hated SimCity 20, whatever it was, it became... Okay. Biker Gauntlet, I guess. These guys all have poison types, so I'm just going to use Mighty Mouse. I can stealth through. Okay, perfect. We're on Route 14. Yeah, City Skylines, because like, I think the thought process they had is, obviously we're not going to be able to stand up to, that's a repeat, we're not getting you. Like, the thought process that, they had, and I forget the name of the studio behind City Skylines, because it's not Paradox, Paradox are just the publisher. It's like Taurus Interactive or something. I think Cities 4 Skylines 2 is a way better name. We've got an Oddish, this is also a repeat. This is a repeat as well because we have an Oddish that's alive still. Gigantic Order, that's it. Where have I got Taurus Interactive from? Okay. Yeah, Colossal Order sounds about right. Okay, so if I put it to sleep... I said, if I put it to sleep, there we go, then this should be a fairly safe catch. Ultra. Please catch. A 5th bird has been caught. We've got way too many birds at this point, but they're all dead, so this means we can use fly again. This is bird 5. It's got keen eye. Fine. Cool. But, yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake. My thing with City Skylines 2 is I'm very excited for it, and, like, especially now they've talked about, like, mixed-use zoning. I think that's something that could be really, really cool. But it does still seem very, like, road-focused. Which is kind of an annoying part of the City Skylines games. Is it's something they've inherited from SimCity. Because SimCity are built entirely on this book called Urban Dynamics, as far as I remember. Which I will read. Have I read it, or do I just mean to read it? I can't remember. But it's, like, the book on, like... It's the American, like, Bible on urban planning. And, yeah, it has some issues. Okay, cool. We stealth past all of them. Now let's go self-KO. But yeah, I'm hopeful for City Skylines 2. I'm just really hoping it breaks the paradox trend of... Like, it breaks the paradox trend of removing a bunch of features from the previous game that were added in DLC. Like, I really do want to see a lot of the features from City Skylines 2. It is something like, yeah, Urban Dynamics is a book where you can tell it's politics based on its authors. But it's a book that it like combines both Robert Moses and Henry Ford's like worst aspects, and there were a lot of them for both of them. Sorry, I just need to Pidgeotto, Quartz, Bird 5. But it basically turns cities into merely a collection of inputs and outputs. So you can see why it works really well if you're making a city building game and you need to like gamify. If you need to gamify like the process of running a city, it makes perfect sense. But like, no more lurking fountain, no more lurking fountain. Think it's floor 7? Or is it floor 11? Okay, there's Giovanni. Oh, great. That would suck so bad. I probably should fight the Team Rocket people. Just because we're not going to get the opportunity to, because they will vanish after this. I want it to be good so bad, but I'm just so worried they're going to make the exact same mistakes that City Skylines 1 made. I am tentatively hopeful, but have the fear. I have a lot of fears about City Skylines 2. But like... Oh yeah, isn't the new one that's coming out like the Scandinavia DLC, which feels like, I'll be honest, the least relevant part of World War II. Like, I'm pretty sure there are countries that fought in the war that they haven't touched yet, but they have done, like, fucking Sweden. And, like, obviously, I know their plan is to eventually have DLCs that cover every single country, but I feel like, especially Hoi 4's, like, thing of, like, focus trees is a really boring way of adding, like, adding stuff for countries. There are definitely better ways of doing that, and Hoi 4 doesn't do them. This is, like, I mean, Hoi 4 is, like, compared to other Paradox games, it is, like, basically, like, a pure... It's like a pure, like, war sim, which none of the others really are. Like, all the others still have, like, aspects of, like a war sim, but, like, Hoi 4 is, like, purely troop movements. There's not really anything else. I mean, I know there's, like, espionage and stuff now, but it's still... Yeah, exactly, like, you can't play tall in Hoi 4. Or it's really boring to play tall in Hoi 4, I should say. Fuck you. But yeah, no, I'm glad Hoi 4 was my first Paradox game that I played, because it made every single other one by... Oh yeah, no, like, there's... You can't stop... Well, the only resource you can stockpile is, like, fuel. Just letting this fucking coughing burn my entire team. This sucks. Yeah, it's like oil is the one resource you can stockpile. When, like, a lot of neutral nations, like, if Hoi 4 had, like, a trade system that was better, you could at least justify... You could at least, like, this is... I mean, I guess their argument is, like, why would anyone ever want to go, like, play tall in Hoi 4? Because, like, it's not a game meant for that. But, like, it is a game that's the period of the Second World War was governed just as much by, like, struggle for resources as it was by anything else. I mean, I'm not the game designer, so I'm not going to criticize Paradox too much for this one. But I think, at least for me, it's certainly a less interesting game than, like, any of their other games. I'd much prefer... There is a reason why when we did the last Mega Campaign, we stopped with Hoi 4. Because, like, there just wasn't much interesting stuff we could have done with it. Like, really. Because, like, as you go through time... Well, I was going to say as you go through time they get more and more military-based, but then Victoria 3 is, like, the opposite of a military-based game. I guess they get more and more, like... Okay. Carbos. Rag Candy. Great Ball. So the mega campaign that I did, and if you want to watch it, it's all available on the VOD channel. We started off as a county in, or a duchy in Ethiopia, and we converted Jewish because it's like the one Jewish county in like it's one of the few Jewish counties in like the start of CK3, and then we basically, with that, wait, We got given a Lapras? Something like that? I think it was like... It wasn't Gojima, it was one of the other ones. Now, I don't know if that Lapras is a Pokemon we're allowed to use. I'll need to see if it says Silphco or if it says... Wait, no. I don't think we have an... Oh, we got Hitmonchan for Saffron City. We'll see where it says it's from. But yeah, no, basically we made this massive... Oh yeah, we were doing... It was Beta Israel is what we were doing. And it was super fun. We're definitely... Like, I think once I'm done with this, the plan is to do Dark Souls 2. And then another Paradox Mega campaign. And I think we're going to do, like... Welsh is the plan. But... I did also enjoy... I enjoyed being forced to engage with stuff off, like, outside... No. I enjoy being forced to engage with stuff outside of Britain. Because, like, when I'm playing CK3 for myself, I, like, basically just play on Britain and Ireland. Which is a perfectly valid way to play. I feel like a lot of people just play, at least non-Americans, just play with, like, where they're from. As, like, at least if they're like me, they do. And I assume everyone's like me. Okay, Giovanni's just there. But yeah, no, like, we never actually... One thing about that run was I never actually managed to take the Holy Land. Like... We talked about it loads, and it just never happened. Which was a bit, probably the biggest failure of that one was that we never took the Holy Land. Okay, so. Oh yeah, no. Other people just don't. I mean, I don't have mind, so if I don't have brain, then other people don't as well, is my thought process. Okay, that's Giovanni there. Giovanni's team is Kangaskhan, Rhyhorn, Honchkrow, Nidoking, Nidoqueen. I think the safest thing that we can do is start with Toad. And then see, and then... But like, Mega Campaign is really fun. Okay, so we started with Kangaskhan. This thing has Return, Fake Out, and 2 other moves I'm not sure about. I'm gonna switch in Blood Sacrifice here, then. Hope this doesn't do too much. Okay, it had a normal gem. Don't love that. Okay, cool. Kangaskhan down. Okay, that's all we needed from Blood Sacrifice in this. Now, Honchkrow. Honchkrow has Dark Pulse, Drill Peck, Heat Wave. I think Mighty Mouse is the safest play here. I don't understand. Anything that has the word quantum just is too advanced for me. Oh, no! Why would you have Psychic? Okay, the wiki lied. The wiki for this game is awful. Okay, Nidoqueen is coming out. Nidoqueen has Sludge Bomb, Ice Beam, Superpower, and 1 other move. So it's probably going to Superpower here. So I reckon we switch into Barry. Oh, I love Quantum of Solace. Quantum of Solace is a really fun film. Okay, I reckon it's going to switch here. So I'm gonna Leech Seed. Quantum of Solace is like probably the second best. The second best, what's he called? Daniel Craig Bond film. Like, it's just a film that's really let down by its editing. Okay, perfect switch there. Okay, I reckon... Okay, what's better here, Surf or Earth Power? I'm gonna say Surf. That didn't kill? No. Oh, it's fine, because Leech Seed does. Oh, Toad from Mario is pretty weak because I haven't evolved him. But I didn't evolve him because I didn't want... Oh, never mind. Okay, Nidoking has Thunderbolt, Earth Power, and other moves that I am not aware of. I think, again, the safest option here is switching into Barry. Why are my glasses so dirty? Ugh. Symphysis? No! Not again. Why does this happen to me every time? Okay, fish. Okay, that's fine. You actually didn't take that much damage. Okay, we might be fine here. We're probably not fine here. Oh, and fucking Poison Point activated because of course it did. Of course Poison Point activated. Okay, so if we make it through this fight, which isn't guaranteed, then... Oh my fucking god. Oh, it's so good. It's a great film. Okay, I don't really have another good option, so I think I literally just have to let Rat Free die here. And I hate to say these words, but... Okay, if we make it out of this, we're making out of this with literally no other Pokemon left. Which is not how you want to make it out of one of these things. Okay, this is going to be... Our best chance is getting a Hypnosis off. We're not dead. Okay, it had a Citrus Berry. I don't think we've got this, but there's a small chance that we do. We got this! I now have to do a Psychic type gym with 2 Pokemon who are weak to Psychic types. Okay, now I got given the Master Ball. Oh gosh. This is real bad. This sucks quite hard. It is 2 flights of stairs I had to go down. It would have been faster to just walk, but... Oh well. Time for another mass funeral! Oh wait, the Pokemon Center's down this way, isn't it? Okay. I'm gonna look at this Lapras and see what location it says it was received. Silphco. Okay, the Lapras is from a separate area. The Lapras is from a separate area. That means we can use it. That means we can use the Lapras. This is huge. Mighty Mouse, I'm sorry. Goaty, I'm sorry. Rat Free, I'm very sorry. And Barry, you made it so far. Okay, that leaves our team looking like this. So once again, we're hugely underleveled. We're hugely underleveled, we're broke. Are you a leaf stone or a sandstone to evolve? I should. Okay. So we have two options for gym leaders now. We can either do Celadon or Fuchsia for the gym. Oh gosh. So. No, not Celadon, sorry. Saffron. Or Fuchsia. So. Koga's team are between 41 and 43. And Sabrina's team are between 41 and 43. Koga is easier of the two, I'm gonna say. Right. Are there any other places that we can get another Pokemon that I haven't got one yet? Oh, I need to mark Pokemon off as dead as well. Okay. Mighty Mouse is dead. Goaty is dead. Okay. So yeah, the thing about Koga is definitely the easier of the two. Do we have any TMs that would be useful here? Okay, Toad can learn Dig. Toad has overpower anyway. Okay, so let's go get a Water Stone to evolve Toad. Toad, who's the closest thing to my rival, to my partner at this point. I think we're going to the third floor for Evolution Stones. Oh no, you've got the TM counter, so it's the fourth floor. Let's sell that pearl as well. Because then I can buy a leaf stone. And we can do a couple of evolutions. So we can leaf stone Emmet to have a Vistra Bell. Which won't be hugely useful for the gym, but it's nice to have something that's another option to use. Like, that's going to be strong at least. And you want to learn Leaf Tornado. Is Leaf Tornado actually very good? No, it's not at all. And then we Water Stone Toad. Perfect. Okay, so Poliwrath is going to functionally have to carry us through the gym. We got so lucky with Sleep Luck on that last bit. Okay, we're going to have to do a little bit of grinding on the way. Not a huge amount, but a little bit. Oh yeah, we can teach Birdfly Fly. But yeah, we're not in the best position in the world, but it's not hopeless yet. It's not hopeless yet, is probably the key word here. Okay, you don't actually have a flying type move currently. Incredible. The surf animation is so broken. Monkey. So that gives us about 500 Poke. Oh, 700, nice. It's not too bad. Yeah, money is the thing, because once we get money, I can at least level up my Pokemon. Oh, I should have taught Fly, but these things have no guard anyway, so it's not a confirmed kill as is. New Evolve at level 36. But yeah, Koga has 4 Pokemon. One of them has Delph Distract. For some reason, this is the first gym where every single Pokemon on the gym leader's team's movesets are completely scoped out. Oh, Machamp is still scary. Like, the thing is, it wouldn't be impossible for me to just go and do, like, some gym trainers for Koga now, because, like, his gym trainers are all high 30s, but that's not impossible. Okay, after this one, I promise I'll remember to teach Fly. That's kind of annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Well, there's a bug on my screen. Oh. Why is this game so stressful? Why can't this game just be nice to me for like 5 seconds? Okay. Blood sacrifice is real good. I don't think Blood sacrifice can take another wheezing though, so I am gonna send in Toad to finish the job. So we're 3 days away from Barbie now. We're so close. And I don't have Oppenheimer tickets because I've got midday Barbie tickets. But I'm tempted to see if I can rearrange my Barbie tickets for later in the day, and then go and see Oppenheimer first, because Oppenheimer seems like it's going to be the tougher experience to get through, whereas Barbie should be fun. And we love fun on this channel. Okay, we have 3,000 Poke, which isn't really enough to... Okay, cool. Let's teach you fly at least. I probably do have a... Like, do you get acrobatics at any point? You do not. Interesting. You can't learn acrobatics. That might make our life slightly more difficult. Okay, wait, have I got a Future City Pokemon? Okay. Yeah, I got Seaking for Future City. Can I get... This is the other question. Route 19. Is Route 19 just a wet route? Or is there some way we can get other Pokemon? Okay, it's literally just water Pokemon, okay. We could get... There's a chance of getting Slowpoke. That's worth going for. No. No, I want to use my other rod. You never know. Never say never. Okay, that's a Magikarp. That means we can get another Gyarados at least. Like, yeah, no, Barbie probably won't have the same kill count, but you never know. I don't think I have a way of doing damage to this thing without killing it. Our best bet would be Simon, but even then I think that could kill it. Magikarp! And you want to Zen Headbutt? Okay. It's better than Confusion. We're not in a great position. Okay. So. Route 19. That's a magic carp called Savior. And Hypnosis is probably good to have, actually. Okay, your Savior. You're definitely... Are you better than Psyduck? I think you might actually be better than Lapras to have. Because Psyduck at least has Psychic type moves, which is going to be useful for the next gym. What we're going to do then is we're going to go put Magikarp in storage, in daycare. Because if we put Magikarp in daycare, at the very least we can oh, we've not got anyone with cut at this point. Great. Emmett, looks like you're getting cut. We don't need flashing at least. Oh, I forgot that HM moves can't replace HM moves. Okay, I'm teaching you a move that I won't need otherwise, that I can then... I mean, I'm tempted to box Lapras. And then if we need Lapras, we can bring Lapras out. Like, I'm tempted to. I don't know whether that's actually particularly a good strat, but it's an option. Yeah, please take Lapras for me. Which I haven't actually nicknamed. I will nickname the Lapras, don't worry. I'm going to take Xavier out. Is this the show version of the Last of Us theme? Oh no, it's my headphones being funny again. Okay, I need to get my headphones to sit in the... What else do I have that's heavy that I can put on top of this to get it to work? An entire bottle of perfume. Okay, if I put a bottle of perfume on top, then that works at least. Okay. Definitely the normal thing to do and not like... This is from Last of Us. This is the theme to the video game and then also the series The Last of Us, which is a really good game. Also a really good show. I'd recommend both of them. Like the playlist I've got on is just video game music because Twitch doesn't copyright claim video game music because otherwise then you couldn't play video games on here. So it's the closest. It's not like royalty free, but we can use it without too much worry. I have not seen a fake Last of Us ripoff. No. Which one are you referring to? Oh, the Switch eShop, or whatever it's called, has genuinely such a low bar for games on it. It's surprising, like, some of the trash they let on there. They seem to just not moderate what gets put on there. We're doing these for money and XP. Because we get... Oh, gosh. The Last Hope. Okay. I mean, I haven't seen the film, but the girl with all the gifts kind of has the vibes of being like bootleg Last of Us a bit. Okay, you give me 300 poke. That's not many. It's not many poke. Have I run out of... Yeah, that feels like it's quite a crowded genre at this point. There's so many of them. There's too many of them, arguably. Because you're going for paralysis. You got paralysis. You seem to have like 100%. Okay, you didn't even need to paralyze me because you got a flinch anyway. And then I miss! So I don't flinch and I don't get paralyzed, but then I just miss anyway. Oh! This fucking game. Oh, this game makes me so mad a lot of the time. At least worst comes to worst, we can go back and play City Skylines. Oh, and of course Bird is confused now. And of course Bird hurt himself in the confusion. Ugh. What a good game Pokemon is. I haven't, like, actually got angry at a game in a long time, but I'm getting close with Pokemon. These probably aren't very useful Pokemon to be training against, so there's just one guy here I think we'll go fight, because he has a couple of Pokemon who can be useful for us, that give us quite a lot of XP. And he at least gave us, like, a decent chunk of money. I could sell all these revives and stuff, actually. That's not a terrible idea. It did kill Grashnak, but behind the scenes. Like, we didn't get to see that death, but it was, I imagine, really emotional. Is Golem the girl in that scenario? Is Golem the, like, girl that Grashnak begins to feel paternal feelings for? Or is Golem the father in that situation? Who if we take Golem as the latest entry in like the sort of Last of Us, Walking Dead, like daddy-daughter apocalypse games, then who is the daddy and who is the daughter? Why do these girls give so much XP? I don't understand why they do, but I'm very glad they do. The trainer doesn't give much like money though. We do have one other option. We do have one other option. And it's an option that we were saving for sort of this sort of contingency. And that is we go start another region. It's not a great contingency. Oh, he really is. He really is. He has that vibe. Okay, so there's 2 swimmers we can go fight on the beach. Down here. They're swimmers? That's how swimmers look when they're on land? Okay, this thing is probably going to use bloody Icicle Spear, because of course it will. Okay, Blood Sacrifice definitely at least gives us coverage. Which we don't have otherwise. Okay, in base game this guy gives you like 100 Poke, so we'll see what we get off him. Yeah, these guys give nothing. These guys give no money at all, actually. They give no money and very little XP. These guys are really not worth fighting. Now, Staryu has Psychic type moves. I think to be safe, Toad's gonna have to come out. Because, now, yeah, so Pokemon with Psychic type moves are like our worst enemy at this point. But we can deal with them. You got the Supersonic off, cunt? That sucks. I'm gonna hope you get paralyzed and that Simon can just take you out here. Simon, what the fuck? Okay, Simon's dead. Simon died in maybe my stupidest mistake yet. In maybe my stupidest mistake yet, Simon died. Looks like the bloody Oddish is going to get back on the team after all. Part of me is really tempted to go make a start on another region. Like, the thing is, though, is it still wouldn't mean we'd be able to... Okay, that was still bad luck that Simon died there, but it was also my fault. Like, it's both of them. Can I add you to the fucking mass grave that we have? This isn't a graveyard. This is a mass grave at this point. Okay, we can afford 1 XP candy, I think. EXP candy. Okay, we need to sell some stuff and then we can afford any XP candy. But we have a bunch of stuff that we can sell, so it's not too bad. Where's the shop? Don't tell me that this town doesn't have a poke. Okay, there it is. We're good. Okay, so we can sell the Sharp Beak because we have another one. We have Ultra Balls and Great Balls now, so I could sell all the Pokeballs. Max Revive? When are we ever going to use it? I'm keeping the Revives in case we do travel between regions, because to travel between regions I have to use a Revive. The X Accuracy can go though. As can all of these proteins, because I'm not using them. I've only ever used them as sources of friendship. This should help us at least a bit. Not L candy, large candy. Okay, so we can afford 2. Yeah, Saviour, you can level up 10 times. Sounds good to me. Then I may as well use it. If I use it on Bird, then we at least have 3 usable Pokemon here. And we can go try and... Yeah, Waterfall is so much better than Rage or Splash. Oh, we're really... This fucking music really does sum up the vibe at the moment. So this music is from one of my favourite games, Valiant Hearts, which is a... It's a game Ubisoft made. And it's, so it was released to coincide with the anniversary of the First World War starting. And you play as a collection of characters during the First World War. And it's a game that just thinking about makes me want to cry. It's a really, 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 really good game. That, it's kind of like a point-and-click puzzle game, but it's got good vibes. It's a game that I'll probably play on the stream at some point, because it's simultaneously quite, as far as I remember, quite fun, but also has some darkness to it. Okay. We probably need a couple more levels before we can think about, Wait, did you kill half my team before? Yasmin. No, I don't think we did. I think we're fine. Tangler has ancient power though, doesn't it? It's gonna ancient power here. So Emmett is probably the best to use here. Oh, or energy balls. Okay. Good switch either way. Okay, now you ancient power. Oh, and that, you did get the stat boost off that. It's not ideal, but it's not the end of the world. You got the stat boost. They must have changed the chance of that stat boost happening, because it's not... I've seen... It's happened way more than I've seen it happen in, like, normal gameplay. Okay. Oddish, you shouldn't have anything to deal with Bird, so... Oh, sorry, you're meant to be called Birth 5, not Bird 5. I forgot our naming schemes. I'll sort that out after this fight. What?! How did you get toxic off when I'm flying? What? What? How? How did it get toxic off? And I'm being overly cautious, but blood sacrifice can deal with this. It's fine, a fire punch will finish this. Or close combat, I guess. This is from Ori and the Blind Forest, or Ori and the Will of the Wisps, I think. Which is a game I really need to play as well. It's on my list. Okay, that's enough for another candy. So I may as well buy another candy quickly. Whilst we go and heal. Crawdaunt! Does a Hoenn Pokemon. Candy. Okay. Brackets. L. That's 4,700 for one. Which I'm gonna, I think, use on... Bird? Not Bird, how much? Okay, Bird is one battle away from 34. So we're not doing too badly right now. I can't remember what those guys have and they scare me. But they have bird Pokemon, I think. See, part of my heart still yearns for Golem. Oh, and we also, I think if I get mad and we finish this stream early today, then what I'll be doing is I'll be going to Tour de France, because someone has beat one of my records and I need to crush them. They need crushing. Because people are not allowed to simply beat my records at Tour de France 2022. That's not allowed. We should be fine for a second one. And then we'll need to switch after this into Birth, probably. Nice little chunk of XP there. You think you're the bird trainer? Well, look at my bird. Look how cool my bird is. My bird's flying. So we've been going for an hour. We've beat one major fight. And we've lost 5, 6 Pokemon today. Which isn't I'd say the best rate of success we could have hoped for. Oh, that got us like a lot of money, actually. That's like not too bad. We're also now only... When Birth levels up again, we'll use a rare candy to get him to... Oh, also, yeah, no, you're called Birth 5, not Bird 5. Need like 1,000,000 XP to get them to level... to the top level. Okay. This is from Planet Coaster, which has like a weirdly good soundtrack. Like it's a soundtrack which feels like it shouldn't fit with a game about theme parks. Because it's all like very chill and folksy. But it really does. It fits with something about sort of theme parks and their position in sort of... I don't want to use the terms American folk culture because that makes me sound really wanky, but I do mean American folk culture. Like Americana might be the better word to use, actually. Like their position within Americana. Ugh. Damn, it does suck that like most of my team are weak to flying types currently. But this is grinding, so this does the rule that we have that deaths don't count on grinding is in play here, but I still prefer to not get the deaths if I can. Yeah, these guys give so much XP actually, they're real, so much money They're really what we want to be doing. Okay, but we're not in the worst. We've got like really bad team diversity, but we're not in the worst position we could be. Like, it could be so much worse. Is something that I think is worth keeping in our heads. Oh gosh. So I finished Siren Survived the Island. It's real good. The Koreans are the South Koreans are really good at making reality TV and game shows. Like they're really filling in the niche that like Britain and the Netherlands used to fill in like the 2000s and early 2010s, where we would just come up with like batshit ideas, and then they would be exported around the world. Like basically every American reality TV show except I think Survivor. Survivor might be the one exception to this. They all were originally come up with by British people or Dutch people, or maybe French people, but it's mostly Dutch and the British. But now South Korea, with the infinite funding that Netflix seem to give them, they can just do some really, really good reality TV. Okay, Birth, I'll just send you out straight away. Oh. Dodrio. Dodrio is scary. This Pokemon is the same level as Birth? And faster? It doesn't count because we're grinding. It doesn't count because we're grinding. Okay, so, Siren Survived the Island is a reality TV show. These deaths do not count because we are grinding, and to make this slightly less painful, we've invented a rule where deaths whilst grinding do not count. So even though it seems like I'm losing half my team here, in fact, I am not. I know that, I don't know if that seems cheap, but it is merely to make this quite hellish run a bit less hellish, because there's a lot more grinding than you'd otherwise have. But yeah, so Siren Survived the Island is a game show where 6 teams of 4 Korean women, each representing a different profession, go and live on a desert island where they have to do capture the flag contests to try and win control of the island. It's really good. Oh, stop roosting. We have to keep going until it runs out of roosts, which could take a while. But yeah, it's real good. Okay, that seems to be that it's run out of... These deaths do not count. These deaths do not count. Do not worry. These deaths do not count. It is a shame that all this XP goes onto Toad, who doesn't really need it, but beside the point. But yeah, it's incredibly good. It's really gripping TV. I'm not someone who watches much reality TV. Like Physical 100, also very good. Would recommend Physical 100 if you haven't seen it yet. But this is better. Okay. So, Route 15 doesn't count as, we haven't beat all the trainers here, so this isn't a grinding route. So if we lose Pokemon here, they're lost for good. So we're not going to lose Pokemon here. I'm simply not going to. Oh gosh. But yeah, no, I do need to go back and finish Physical 100. The problem I do have with Korean reality TV is it does similar things to like it just really, it reminds me of back when I used to watch The Bachelor, because it likes to pad for time. It really likes to just add loads of unnecessary bullshit to like pad out what they've got. So like it does this thing where something will happen. So like someone will do like a really good hit or something, and then instead of just being like, cool, that was a good hit, it will then instantly loop that 3 or 4 times from different angles. And it would be fine if it was a thing they did rarely, but they do it so often that it's like distracting. It's like actively harmful to the pacing of the show. And these are shows that I enjoy. Like, I'm still enjoying them despite this, but it does just slow them down and make them a wee bit worse. Once Birth evolves, we might be able to consider going and doing Koga's first trainer. I mean, the issue with Koga's first trainer is it's got a psychic type. It's got a Kadabra that might have an electric type move. It probably does have an electric type move. I also don't really have a good workaround to poison other than Emmett. And even Emmett isn't that good at dealing with poison. Oh god, you're doing Skull Bash or whatever it's called? Oh, oh no. Oh, why did that do so much? That was, oh, not loving some of these fights, I'll be honest. Now, Dodrio is still terrifying. Because Dodrio is what was... Okay, it's using Fly. I'm gonna Dragon Tail here. Because Dragon Tail is negative priority, so I can force it out. Now, I don't think we outspeed here is the problem. But I don't have a Pokemon I can safely switch in. The closest I've got is Toad. But if this thing decides to fly, this might be an oddish death situation. Oh, every single one of these fights is so scary. If we lose another Pokemon, we simply do have to just go to another region and make enough progress that we... Because, like, at this point, we don't really have enough to start replacing Pokemon. So we will simply have to go to another region and start trying to make progress there. Which is a rule we've technically got, because... Okay, so... as well as the rules that are on screen, there's a couple of bonus rules, which are deaths during grinding don't count, and grinding is taken as battling trainers, rematching trainers, or wild Pokemon in areas that we have cleared out, so where we've beat every trainer once. Then we have the other rule, which is we can travel between regions, but traveling between region costs revive. So revives exist as basically tickets to travel between regions. So we've only, and we're not allowed to buy revive, so we have a limited stock of transportations between other regions. So if we get to a point where essentially we're left with not enough Pokemon to make progress, the best I can hope for is to burn a revive so that we can then go to another region and just hope we can Why does Toxic hit when I'm flying? I feel like it shouldn't. And I think we're nearing the point where we'll need to do that, because looking at our team, we don't really have much for the next 2 gyms. At least Birth can evolve now. Now when Saviour's evolved as well, and but yeah, we're currently in a pretty rough position, and it does to me seem like going to another region is maybe our best option. And I'm thinking Hoenn might be the choice. Like, I'm thinking going to Hoenn might be the best option for us. Because we can always go for a bit just to earn a bit more money and stuff, and then head back. Because, like, as long as we've got a revive, we can head back at any time. One thing I should check quickly is if you can discard items. Because otherwise I'm going to have to sell them and we still get the money from that, but... These people are getting nice money at least. Okay, you can discard items, cool. And this is also going to get Birth to a point where Birth is usable. And then it's just Saviour. I think what we will do is we need to go and give some gym trainers a try. And if it turns out that we are not equipped to deal with the gym trainers, then our only option is sailing away to Hoenn. Of course the paralysis hits. A crit wouldn't kill her. A crit would kill now though, so Saviour's going to have to come in and finish the job. I do want to at least try and clear out these routes up here. Okay, so that's a bunch more. We can afford one more candy? Oh, yeah, I think... I should probably set up a Nightbot or whatever I've got to do, like, to tell people about, like, the exemptions and stuff we've got set up. No, we'll keep going on birth, because then we can just, we can then, what am I trying to say? We can use the XP candies on, Savior. And then that gives us 4 Pokemon at least. Okay, Weezing is an interesting choice. The Mist? This thing has Levitate as well, it is worth keep remembering. Okay. We're in such a tough position at the moment. This from Assassin's Creed. No, this is from Plague Tale. Plague Tale is another game that I need to play. Birth, would you like to hit your attacks, please? Okay, if it's poison gassing, we need to switch. And it's a special attacker, so Intimidate doesn't really do anything here. Oh gosh, Xavier, you're really not doing much here. We're gonna have to rely on flinches. Okay, at least you finished that one. And at least this battle should also get us enough money to get 2 candies. Okay, we're nearly there. We've probably got like 1 or 2 more. We were almost there. We've got like a couple more battles, not very many, until we're done with Route 15. Okay. For 800, which means we can afford 2. Okay, all the big ones. Okay, you're level 31 now, which means you get Rain Dance. And given how much of our team is... Given how many of our team are water types, it's not the worst move in the world, but it's definitely not that useful. And we're nearly at Dragon Dance as well. Okay, so you're all done, you're already done. This is Route 14 now, so those are different. We'll clear up Route 14 as well, but we'll get 15 done first. And we'll lead with Birth still. Okay, you're already done. Okay, you're fighting trainers, right? Crushkin. Okay. So, I think the smart move here is fly on the Hitmonchan and switch into Savior to get a Intimidate off. Because these things are both... Oh, that's not ideal. Okay, cool. That's him. Hitmonchan is scarier because it has the elemental punches. That was... Ugh. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're almost there. There's like at most like 2 more. Oh my gosh, this stupid fly. This is the last one on Route 15. Then we've cleared it out. Then we've cleared it out and we can think about what our next move is. I know this isn't the most exciting content in the world, but... Easy. And that was done with 600 XP. That's Route 15 cleared out. So now Route 14, which is gonna take a bit longer because there's a bunch of people on here that we haven't done yet. If we can do them now. Haunted looking children. Okay. So... I think it would be foolish to leave Team Emmett in here. Cool. I think some of the fly dodging is slightly broken in this game. Because I'm pretty sure that shouldn't have hit Birth there. Oh. Cool. There's another trainer down. This is all Route 14. Okay, so this is Route 13, and then that's Route... Okay, clearing out Route 14 is going to take longer than I thought. May as well do it, though. Fearo's a nice XP, at least. But we're at a point where I really don't want to lose this run because we've been on it for 20 hours. We've been on it for 20 hours and losing it at this point would be a waste of almost a day of my life on this world, on this planet. Which is not ideal. Not what we want to be happening. They're all giving about 1,000 though, which is super nice. If all of them give 1,000, then that's like another, like potentially 2 XP candies from Route 14. Okay, it used Brave Bird, which is a little scary. But it's gonna kill itself. As long as we survive, it's gonna kill itself. Probably worth back... Is it worth going back to heal? How much PP do we have left? Don't... What am I doing? Not be Pokedex. We have 9 flies left, so we're probably good actually. We may as well do some more bird trainers. We'll do these 2 up here. We're getting that though. Okay, you're using fly? Well, nice try. 2 of us can play at that game. Okay, I think his whole team might have fly, and they're his strongest attack, so... The smart thing to do here is to Twister first. So that if... To potentially get flinch off, and then... Okay, or not. I reckon 1 Twister into a fly is the strat here. Tri-attack's still a little scary. Especially if it freezes. Freezing is like the worst possible thing we could like get off the... Oh. Okay, it's just really hoping for a status move off this. Paralysis. He just loves tri-attack. Okay, that one was really annoying. We're nearly there though. Once we've cleared out Route 14, we should have done enough. I think. They're going up in price. I think Savior again is the play here. That's 2 levels versus 2 on Birth, so Savior's behind, so yeah. And does this Aqua Tail, I think we've established that Aqua Tail doesn't have the same accuracy, so Water Ball is better. Then after this, but we're nearly at the point where we can probably go and try the gym. So you're done, you're done, you're done. I don't think you're done. And I think the 2 people up there are... Just in case this one's going to spam try attack, I'm just going to fly. Okay, it's going to take down. Okay. If that's the best move it's got, it doesn't have much great. We're doing okay. And it toxics. That's not great. That's not ideal. We don't want it to toxic. Bummer. Okay, we can afford one more XP candy. Okay, this is still Route 14. Oh, 46 is the maximum units. I thought it was 43. That's why I've not been using Total Blood Sacrifice. I think 43 is the self-imposed level cap for these two gyms that people would use if they were doing like a regular nuzlocke. But because everything's been made a bit harder, I think 46 is fine. Okay, we know this thing is gonna fly, so we want a twister. We twist it and then we can fly. We could have also roosted into fly there, but twister probably means we do fatal damage here. Just in case I'm gonna twister. I don't think it'll... Yep, air release. Okay, we can roost against the Pidgey. It doesn't have enough moves to do anything major to us. Part of me is still taken by the idea of going to a different region for a bit, but it's a risky play because we haven't scoped out the other regions in the same way we've scoped out Kanto. Okay, this is the last bird catcher and then it's just the bikers we have to deal with. And I think the bikers we should be able to deal with Toad. Mostly. So we do still have the two grass types on the team who aren't particularly useful, but they're poison types, so we can switch them. We can use them to try and predict when they're going to try and poison us. We're not down for the count yet. Right, that's all the bird catchers done. We can get one more candy. Still 4900. And this got Dragon Dance, which is exactly what we need in our saviour. But yeah, before we do the gym, I do think it's worth us clearing out Route 14. Because it means that it gives us... Didn't mean to do that. Oh, not towel. We also have enough Pokemon now that we can go and actually get the item finder, which we never bothered to get before. So it's just these guys we need to go do. Mark is level 29. I honestly think Toad is just getting Toad to Earth Power is probably better here. Poison sucks so bad. It's been buffed in this, and it does more damage than it does in base game, which is really, really rough. That did 17 damage, and this thing has Levitate, so Savior is probably our best choice here. They just... Oh. We have to go back like every time because of... Actually no, we might have enough healing items to just heal up here. Although we are running dangerously low. Okay, we have 3 more trainers to fight. Let's see how you do. Coughing, I reckon a fly will take down. I yearn for Dark Souls at this point. I yearn for the loving embrace of Dark Souls. Lovely easy games that they are. Okay, we've been poisoned, so this kind of becomes race against the clock. We'll see what he sends in next. Because that did 14 damage. Okay. We can kill one more with Fly before we need to switch out. And now we're going to have to switch out. It's probably just going to use Sludge at least, so... Or Assurance. So yeah, I do also have the option with just Dragon Dancing on Saviour before the gym to try and sweep. It's not a certain sweep, but it's an option. Poison will make that more difficult, and it will put us on a real timer. But it is an option. I don't reckon these last 2 are going to give us enough to get another candy. But it will give us more money. And gym trainers will contribute to the rest of our XP candy fund. Because Saviour's 36. Birth should get up to 40 from these last 2 fights. And being level 40 is probably all we need. So we've been doing grinding stuff for like almost an hour now. An hour of just these like mindless... These aren't grinding, but they kind of are because like... We're over-leveled enough for them that the chances of us losing are like really low. Now watch me lose an entire team to one of these trainers. That's fine. Birth is level 40. One more fight. This is the last fight before gym time. Probably. Fuck, I don't use TikTok, but I get notifications from it, so I'll occasionally just get like a notification from TikTok that just says like, our baby boy has finally arrived. It seems like such a cursed app. I don't understand it at all. Now, I do wonder if I could get something good on... No, it doesn't seem like we can get a specific move that would do well against... Like, U-turn would be one that would work really well against the, Sabrina. But I think U-turn is one that you get in Unova. So unless we want to go to Unova, do the first 3 gyms, I think is what it would be. And gym 2 is real hard in Unova. This guy should give us enough XP for just about for one more candy, I think. So... Oh gosh, he has 5 Pokemon, jeez. Okay, it has reactive gas, that's fine. Now it is important to note that because we're on Route 15 where we've cleared out all the trainers, this counts as grinding. Although I'm not planning on getting my Pokemon killed. Okay, Toad can just come in and finish these off, I reckon. So yeah, in Koga's gym, one trainer has a Kadabra, which is a bit scary. But that's like the only thing that I'm kind of worried about. Other than that, because we have Earth Power on Toad, but Levitate kind of gets past that for a lot of his Pokemon. Or the Pokemon in his gym. What does Mind Reader do? Okay, it's like Lock On. That's not really useful unless I'm using a move that has like a really low chance of hitting. That animation is so broken. Okay, that unless someone's put one up for cheaper, that isn't enough, I don't think. So we'll have to go do the first gym trainer and then see where we are after that. So let's see how we go. Okay. Caden. You've got Muck and Beedrill, right? Beedrill is actually perfect, because Beedrill's give loads of XP, as far as I remember. And also, they're fairly weak, so this might die one shot. Why is that hitting? Okay, that does destroy Beedrill at least. But yeah, I think Toad is going to have to finish this one. I also did 100% remember that it had Ice Punch. So the thing is, Toad is a physical attacker, which is why Earthquake would be way better than Earth Power. And can you even learn Earthquake? Okay, you can, but I believe the TM for it comes from Giovanni's gym. Jeez, Pokemon got dark since they added Mussolini as a gym leader. Birth is 41, perfect. But the poison in here is brutal. That's the really rough thing we're dealing with here. So how much? XL does 30,000, yeah? So yeah, large is still... The price of these is just going up. I feel like it's the universe punishing me specifically for just buying a bunch. Okay, so now Saviour's level 38. Mamoswine is so large. But we want to do all of these trainers to beat Jim. We want to do all these trainers for the XP and the money. Okay, I'm slightly worried that Kadabra's going to have Shockwave. But they're fragile enough that... Oh! The reason why Toxic is hitting even when we're in Fly is because Toxic never misses when it's used by a poison type. Which is why it can bypass Fly. I see. This thing does have Levitate. So I think Toad and then Surf is the best way forward here. I mean, potentially a Body Slam would have been good for the Well, we've got the crit anyway, so it's fine. But if we want and feel like we need to, we can go take on some of Sabrina's gym trainers as well. Okay. Kirk, you have 3 Pokemon. Haunter being the first. Now, what this does have that's scary is Hex. But he's switching anyway to Hypno. Hypno has Thunder Punch. Hypno has Thunder Punch. Is what I'm worried about here. Okay. It has Thunder Punch, but we fly as... So we fly, take out Hypno, because it's going to Thunder Punch. Yeah, there we go. And then we can switch from Birth into... So if he sends Haunter back out... Okay. Both of these Haunters have Hex. What they're going to do here is Hex. So sending Savior out, I can then Crunch. Or Vena... Okay, they're just set up to destroy you once you are... There we go. Okay. So this one has Nightshade and Confuse Ray. This thing is gonna Hex, so I'm gonna send in Toad. On Venoshock. Okay, the wiki might be wrong. Then. And it has fucking Levitate anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Blood Sacrifice isn't a bad option to send in here. Okay. I'm gonna Thunder Punch. Hex shouldn't kill. Okay, but we're died to poison. Fuck. And it outspeeds. That's terrible. Okay, so we've lost one Pokemon that was pretty good. A Pokemon that cost us, I believe, 5 Pokemon to get. Oh, I shouldn't have sent out Blood Sacrifice then. I should have just sent in... Oh. Okay, we're running real low on Pokemon. Blood Sacrifice, I hope you have fun in the box with all of the Pokemon who died getting you. Okay. I don't think we have a choice now. Now we're down to this few Pokemon. Our best option is going to another region. Now the question does remain, which region? Because we have 3 options here. Hoenn, Sinnoh, and Unova. Hoenn is the region I know the best. Hoenn and Unova I both know quite well. I don't think Sinnoh is the best option. I think... Hoenn probably has the best collection of Pokemon that would be helpful. Oops. Oops. Right. Let's go to Hoenn. Okay, welcome to Hoenn, everyone. Oh, we look so out of place in this region. Okay, so we go and set the time. It automatically gets done. I Okay, so we will discard a revive. So we have a ticket back if we need it. Dad's on TV. Okay, so I'll get the random num generator up and for a starter. Okay, oh wait, do we need to go see the professor first? Okay, I've got the random number generator ready on my phone. Okay, oh I'll go to Hoenn to because I know it so well, she says, before instantly. Okay. Cool. Let's go, and now we can go and see the professor, I think. So, the random number is... It's 1. It's Trico. We're getting another... Oh, sorry. I'll hold it up so you can see it better. It's 1. It's Trico. Can you see that? Vaguely. So, we're getting another grass type. It's Terry the Trico. Starting with Absorb is real nice. Okay, so... Okay, we have to go and fight Brandon. And this is Terry the Trico. Bashful. Oh yeah, they never get... Okay, so... May has a level 5 here. Oh yeah, no, I don't have any of my key items, so I keep my regular items, but my key items get taken away. So we probably want to try and level up Terry a wee bit. Okay, so the wiki for Hoenn is even less detailed than it was for Kanto. That's good to know. So yeah, we probably want to level up 1 or 2 times before we go and fight our rival. Oh, and there are new level caps here. So the level cap is currently 20, so... So, like, I don't think that we can... at least we get the running shoes super early in this. We just have to do this fight. Oh, that is super effective, actually. Oh, that's a bit scary. Yeah, the level cap is currently level 20, so we can... If I have anything that's below level 20 in the box, which I don't think I do, then we can pull it out and use it. But I think the only one I have that's under level 20 is the Oddish. And we do not need another grass type. I need another grass type right now like I need a hole in the head. Yeah, so we could technically use Bill if we wanted. But we currently have too many grass types. Okay, they're going to explain this and they're going to give me a potion. So one thing that's nice than the last time is we're not really struggling for money, at least. But yeah, I want level 7 before we leave. Before we go for our rival, because that 2 level difference is probably necessary. And remember that a loss here isn't just a loss in Hoenn, it's a loss overall. Why? Why is the poison so high? Why is the poison so effective? But yeah, we're probably gonna get like a Zigzagoon, a Wingull, and a Pushiana in these early routes. And possibly a Wurmple as well, we'll see. All of them are quite good. The first gym leader is rock type, so Terry is good for it. Yeah, Terry is pretty good for the first gym leader here. So one question that is kind of important is, can I use the GTL, or can I only use that when I'm in a region where I have 4 badges? Because if I can save time grinding, that'll be super nice. But if not, then I don't think that Hoenn should have as much grinding as Kanto did. Like, the level curve is a bit better thought out in this game. Okay, I'm hoping that this first battle is one that we're basically, like, coded in to win. But I don't know. I remember as a child losing this battle lots. But... I mean, actually, I think I forget how Hoenn nuzlocks work, because I know you can... In a nuzlocke, you can always lose all the time. But because we can't catch Pokemon yet, I don't know if dying here counts. I'm gonna say yes. If we die to May, we lose the entire thing. And also thinking about it, if we do lose this one, I think that starting in Kanto probably isn't the best idea. Do I have any berries? Okay. I can give Terry the Aurum Berry, and that should be enough to mean that that we get through this fight with Brendan without any problems. Okay. I think with the Oranberry we should be fine. But this is a little scary. I can't... But given that the first rival fight in Kanto seemed to be coded so we'd always win, this might be the same. Yeah, it's scratching instead of... It's scratching instead of embering, so we should be fine. And that's Torchic defeated. I can't put my knee up because then I can't get it back under the desk. Okay, cool. Now the nuzlocke for this region begins in earnest. And we actually have money, so we can buy a bunch of Pokeballs on our way back as well. Or we can buy a bunch of... We don't have to worry about running out of Pokeballs like we did in Kanto, because we have money from the other region. And we're about to get running shoes as well, so all in all this should be nicer. God, the professor... I know that our character's like very HD, but the professor looks so low res compared to... Like, we just... Like, everyone is like a bit low res in this, but... Okay, did we get given Pokeballs? Yes, we did. Now Mum will give us running shoes. Okay, cool. So, Route 101. Wurmple. Wurmple is good. Wurmple randomly evolves, is the thing. So we don't know what bug type we'll get from Wurmple. It'll be one of them. That's for sure. How much do Master Balls sell for on the trade link? That's a question. Are we not allowed to sell the Master Ball? Untradeable, I see. Okay, Wormy. I'll put Wormy out front and we can switch for training here. So we've got a load of... You actually get loads of encounters before the first gym here. Oh, it's nice to be making progress. And for the second gym, for Brawly, Wormy is really useful. If Wormy evolves into a Butterfree. So Route 103, we can actually go up there to get. Oh, also encounters from our other regions carry over. So if we find a Magikarp somewhere, because Magikarps do appear in this game, that's still a dupe. Zigzagoon. Now Zigzagoon, if it gets pick up especially, is going to be super nice. But you can do some really fun stuff with Linoon and Belly Drum. Like, Zigzagoon presents some very fun opportunities. Oh. And at the moment it just has the worst combination of status attacks it can. So there's definitely a little less variety in what we can catch in the early game here than there is in Kanto. But it's still decent. You do have pickup. Nice. You don't have great IVs. Oh, I didn't check your IVs. Oh, and you've got shield dust, so you won't get poisoned or something by attacks that do poison. So Wormy will actually be super. If we can get up to the level 40s, and I can't remember what the level curve is like in this game and how long it will be before we get to like the 40s. But once we get to that point, okay, Route 102. Okay, Route 103. Sorry, we got. Route 102 has C-Dot, Routes, Pushiana, do we want to do our encounter? We'll do our encounter first, actually, yeah. Not you! We'll knock it out for XP. Okay, so on a crit, it's going to do 8 damage, so we're good. Between our two weaker Pokemon, we can take this Wurmple down. Nice. I think that little beeping that plays after some battles is happiness going up, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, we're not confirmed routes here, but we have a non-zero chance of getting routes. Okay, so routes, what moveset does routes have at this level is the question, because I think it might just run up, I might only have teleport. I think it might be worth Ultra Balling it, because I think it just has teleport. That was probably overkill, but we've got a route, so that's really good. And she is Mystic. Mystic Mag, the routes. So we can only evolve Mystic Meg into a Gardevoir because she's a girl. So, oh, I guess they just don't learn Teleport, actually. I was completely wrong. But, no, this is just a really good team all around, actually. And, like, way more varied than our team from Kanto. Okay, Puchiana. At level 5. You're level 5, okay, so we do want to switch out to Terry. This sounds so Game of Thronesy, but it is Frostpunk. Cool. I'm feeling good. Moving to Hoenn was definitely the right decision because it's got me feeling good. And the thing is, if we wanted... Actually, we only have one revive, so we can't really do it at the moment. But if we wanted, we could go back and... what's the word? Just get the starters from every single region if we wanted, but we'd need enough revives to do that. Look at Wormy shake his little butt. Oh, the bug catchers are just as exploitable in this game as they are in this region as they are in the other one. Can Wormy take down 2 of them is the question. Is the 1 level gap plus that switch enough for Wormy to be able to beat them? Probably worth switching just to be safe here. Nice XP for Zoe there. And having the running shoes this early makes this feel so much less painful. I think definitely if we do wipe, we're coming back to Hoenn. We're not going straight back to Kanto. Oh, Trico's little model is so cute. It's such a chubby little guy. Ooh, berry farming is also a thing in Hoenn, so we can actually do stuff with that. Okay, level 4 Zigzagoon. Okay, does Poison Sting do less than Tackle? Yeah, it's got like power 15, so Tackle is just better. Okay, so crit there did 4 damage, so we should be fine. And then we'll have to switch for the second one. I don't know what Taylor has at this level, but to be safe, I want to use Terry. Because it has Peck, but that's... On a crit, that did 9 damage. So unless he gets 2 crits in a row, we're good. You got Mega Drain this early? Okay. I'm not going to say no to that. safest to go back and heal. Oh, we don't get a bike until, like, late-ish in this game, though, which is a bit annoying. Okay, I'm gonna put Zoe out the front for a bit, just, to... Okay, can we get Zoe to level up on a wild Pokemon? She needs 2 XP to level up, so hopefully. The Wurmple is doing more with Tackle, so Wormy's gonna have to finish this. Okay, Zoe's level 4 off that. Nice. I do have potions, so I can heal them if I need to. But it's probably not worth it at this point. Okay, she's the last trainer on this route, and I think she has a Lotad. Or Shroomish. One or the other. Shroomish is just a little guy. I love Shroomish. Okay, that's doing like 2 damage each time, so we will need to switch soon. Yeah, so a crit would kill now, so I'm gonna have to switch to Terry. Which is fine. Is Terry a special attacker technically? Yeah, okay. But we don't get a special attacking... Oh wait, Giga Drain is special attacking. Why have I always thought the Drain moves are physical? I guess it's because I always envisage them like they're biting them and sucking the life out of them like a vampire, but I don't think that's more like leech life. Right, we'll come back for that item in a minute. We need to just go and heal first, and then we'll go back into the grass for that item. Petalburg, we can't get a Pokemon until we can surf, I believe. May as well do some fights in this grass just to level up a tiny bit. I'm kind of glad we didn't, like, C-Dot wouldn't have been a terrible get. Okay, it's biding, which isn't ideal. So I'll switch to Terry then. We probably don't actually need to do grinding, and I'm like being overly sort of thorough by doing this. Yeah, let's go. We have to watch Wally do his Pokemon catching, so... Let's go watch Wally. Just walked through Terry. Now we get to watch a glorified cutscene. Oh wait, no, it skips it. Perfect. That's so good. I don't think there's anything in Petalburg. Yeah, like until we get Surf, we can't get anything from Petalburg. Okay, so oh, it's the Battlefront guy. Cool. Stop stepping on my boy. Okay, Route 104. So this is both sides of the Petalburg Woods. There's a couple of good Pokemon we can get here, so let's see what it is. Wingull! Wingull's really good. Wingull is like probably exactly the one we wanted. Wingull, not amazing for the first gym because of obviously the flying type makes it weak to rock types, but it's a nice backup to have. And this means we have at least one more Pokemon before. Okay, Windstorm. Not great stats. That's fine. So yeah, before we do anything else, we probably want to get Wormy to evolve. Because then we'll know what we're going to have with Wormy. Oh, I should probably look at what, like, Roxanne has. 12, 12, 15. Sorry, I'm fine, my guy. You've got a Gyarados. So we might need to grind a bit before we do anything. Okay, you withdrew Zigzagoon for C-Dot. Interesting choice. Oh, C-Dot is really bulky. Okay, and then you withdrew C-Dot for Zigzagoon. Okay, we can't safely do another tackle. So I guess we go into Terry to finish off Zigzagoon. Now watch him switch out so we don't get... Okay, cool. We do get the XP. That's what matters. But Terry is... We're probably going to get Terry to evolve before the gym. Because we're dealing with a level 15. I forgot that she has an R on. I think the gym trainer, well, she's been made a lot stronger than she is in base game, I think. Quite possibly. Okay, 6 XP away from evolving. Okay, and with the Petalburg Woods. So with the Petalburg Woods, there's, okay, no, I'm not fighting you. Stop it. Stop trying to get me to fight you. There's Pushiana, Zigzagoon, Talo, Shroomis, Wurmple, Cascoon, Silcoon. So we could get Slack off, but to get Slack off we have to go to like a specific half of it. That is a pain to get to. Does Magikarp just have Splash at this level? I think it does just have Splash. I probably didn't need to send in Terry actually. I didn't need to send in Terry, but it'll be quicker to do it this way. Oh. Magikarp destroyed. And Wormy should evolve now. Ooh, there's also some rich trainers on this route who, once we can rematch them, will give us like 1,000 Poke each time. We have got Silcoon. So we are getting we're getting Beautifly. This is ideal. This is really good. We're doing good. Wait, I thought they were... Okay, there you are. You've just got a different... You've got a different character model to what you should do. I'm pretty sure she drops loads of cash for doing this. Okay, Echoed Voice does... That was strengthened with a normal gem. So it did 7 when it was strengthened. It still does a lot here. Okay, but we got poison off actually, which is super nice. And now Terry can finish the job. I do really love that for the whole stream, well, like for the past hour, I've just had the words "an ugly abomination" above my head. I think that really fits with the vibe of the stream. Oh. And how much money do we get from this is the question. Only 400? I thought you gave it like loads more than that. Kinda disappointing, not gonna lie. Okay, so Talo is an encounter we would quite like at some point, because Talo gets a crazy good ability. Talo has Guts and also Endeavor, so with Talo you can do some really good like burn strats and stuff. Okay, crit did 9 there. We may have to switch to finish this if it's going to be annoying like that. But this will get Zoe up to level 5. Do you want to stop growling? We still got the kill, that's what matters. I forgot the pickup kind of doesn't trigger in this. Like, they've changed pickup in this game to make it less, like, so it doesn't ruin their item economy. Which makes sense, but it's also annoying, because I would like pickup to be triggering more. Oh, wait, we could have got... Huge Power Marill exists. Damn it. There better be other places we can get a Marill, because if we can get Huge Power Marill, that will be, like, really, really, really good. And we're lucky it has literally no moves that do anything good at this level. What was the point? Other than roll out, but roll out shouldn't do too much. That does 10, right? So yeah. We're in a really good position currently. I did no damage at all, jeez. Okay, I don't like you roll out that early, and I'm gonna switch to Terry just to be safe. Cool. Zoe gets Tail Whip. Terry levels up. 2 levels up of that is really good. I don't think we really mind what we get on encounter here. But we won't see till after this bug catcher. I should probably be using Winston for these to level him up a bit, but these are so low level that Zoe can at least just tackle through some of them. This feels less tedious than the bit before the first gym in Kanto. I feel like Kanto's pre-first gym section is just quite, like, boring. Like, Kanto's level design is obviously way, like, uninteresting compared to other regions. Okay, we'll have to switch for this last one, I reckon. Yeah, Wormy can deal with this last one, Paul. Oh. Ah. Okay. It's not our encounter. Okay, and what I'm going to say with Silcoon Cascoon is, that even though... Okay, do you literally just have a Harden as well? I think you do. Even though Silcoon and Cascoon are 2 different Pokemon, because they both evolved from the same Pokemon, they are both blocked off. Just to make life a bit more interesting. Oh wait, you have Poison Sting? Okay, that was a crit, so we can at least take 1 more Poison Sting. And you have Tackle, jeez. Meg, finish off the Silcoon. Now watch Meg die to a wild Silcoon. We are going to have to go heal now because that actually did a lot of damage to the entire team. Oh. It's kind of annoying they've changed some of the rich trainers to drop way less money. I know it's for their economy and stuff in the same way they've changed pickup for their economy, but it's still annoying. It's annoying to me as just a player. Okay. And there's also our first... I've never actually played Emerald. I've only ever played Sapphire. So I don't 100% know if it's Team Aqua or Magma who show up here, but it's one of them. We'll get our encounter first anyway, so we have a full team. Aqua, by the looks of it. Pushiana! Pushiana is nice. And also having a dark... Because there's obviously no dark types in Kanto. So having a dark type is going to be real good to take back to Kanto with us. I think I can just like Great Ball and it'll probably catch. I'm not sure why, but he's gonna be called Rufus. And he's got an item. Pecha Berry. Ooh, that's actually real good. Oh, I've worked out why he's called Rufus. It's because of British comedian Rufus Hound. Okay. Stop. Why is everyone standing on my Trico? Okay, you have Pushiana who's level 9. It's a little scary. That did 5 damage, so a crit is 10. We've got Poison off, which is what I really wanted to do here, so now I think we switch into Terry. We're doing good. After the stress we've had in Kanto, I'm feeling very relaxed, which is a nice change. We will have to go back there at some point, but not yet. And when we go back, we might be able to bring some of... Well, we'll definitely have at least some Hoenn Pokemon in the box. I feel like I just have way better game knowledge of Hoenn. Petalburg Woods, I got Pushiana called Rufus. I caught and added to the team. Let's also add... Who haven't I added to the team yet? Was Wingull from Route 104? Yeah. Cool. Let's continue onwards. Actually, probably best to go back and heal once more before we try and do the long gauntlet of trainers before the next city. It's a level 6 Wurmple, jeez. Now, does Petalburg City have any encounters? Oh yeah, of course. I'm getting my cities confused. Does Rustborough City have any encounters is what I meant. I don't think Rustborough City would have any encounters, right? Yeah, you can trade a C-dot for a... We can trade our routes for a C-dot, but there's no, as far as I'm aware, encounters in Rustborough. I can't think of an wild encounter in or an encounter you can get in Rustborough. Oh, fossils! Fossils, of course! Yeah, it's the fossil Pokemon that we can pick up in... How did I completely forget about the fossil Pokemon? Who knows? Oh yeah, just for reference, just so we can remind ourselves, the other Pokemon that we can't catch are Oddish, Magikarp, Lotad, or not Lotad, all of these guys, and also Psyduck, not Psyduck, Lapras. We've got a Lapras in the daycare. We got a Lapras in the daycare who we can call upon if we need. Because Perish Song strats are actually not a terrible idea. Like, the AI knows how to switch, so I don't know how effective they'll be. But they're definitely a strat. Oh yeah, so the Aron that Roxanne has here is something she definitely does not have in base game. Wait, does that mean that the May fight will be changed as well? Yeah, she's apparently Maya's got an evolved starter at level 15. So she's gonna have a... She's gonna have a combustion at level 15, which is a bit scary. We do have counters to that, but it's still scary. And by counters, I mean we have a single counter to that. And pickup is what's encouraging me to do these. We actually got really lucky there because we had we were on negative accuracy and negative accuracy and negative attack, and we still managed to. So yeah, Cascoon counts as a dupe in my book. Oh no, Zoe. The safe thing to do is send in Terry. The safe thing is always going to be to send in Terry, despite Poison Sting. And we have other options as well if we need to. Oh, we're going to have to go back and heal again after this. I'm sorry. I'm not thinking. And not thinking is what's got as many Pokemon as in the graveyard box dead. Okay. Gonna go back, and then we're gonna stop just fighting wild Pokemon, and we're gonna try and... make some progress. But yeah, evolving Wormy will be nice. We're very close to doing that. Is Hades 2 meant to come out this year, or in early access, or does it just come out at some point? Because I cannot remember for the life of me what the official announcement was. But it does come out at some point. Okay, 2 more levels for Wormy to evolve. Oh yeah, when does Routes evolve? Level 20, and then... It's a friendship evolution, I think, to get to Quadrivar. So, as long as we don't lose anyone, we're pretty set up for Brawly. Although I imagine his Pokemon are going to have, like, Rock Tomb and stuff to try and trip us up. Because, yeah, Roxanne, by the looks of it, has... I am not... There's no point friending this account, random people, because this account is potentially... getting deleted the second that we lose, which could happen at any point, despite the fact we're on like 23 hours of progress at this point. 24 hours. We're on about a day of progress. But the further we get in, the better we're doing for ourselves. Because we also just have a better stock of items. Even though we're not using items in battle, we have the sort of... We're less likely to fail encounters because we can afford better Pokeballs from the get-go. We have access to more trainers to rematch for money. And potentially we don't need to grind as well because we have access to... what they called? The GTL. I haven't actually checked if we have access to the GTL. We'll check it. We'll check and once we get to the next town, we'll check if we have access to the GTL. Okay, cool. There's not too many more encounters before we hit Rustborough? Yeah, Rustborough. Ooh, Nincada. So I know Winston's level 3, but Winston actually has a super effective move here, so I want to see how that will go. Okay, we will not in fact be using Winston here. Oh yeah, and because it's a ground type, Mega Drain is actually pretty effective. More Valiant Hearts music. That didn't kill, okay. Okay, cool. So, we have a double battle coming up, and I think putting in Winston and then switching out Winston is probably the play. Thank you for Bullet Seed. So there's a load of berry stuff. Can we get the squirt bottle here? There we go, we got the Whelm Repel. cool. So, I will plant some berries here. Oh, wait. I need to turn berries into seeds. And we need a harvesting tool for harvesting... What? Oh, and I guess I should probably... No, we don't need to put anyone at the moment, I don't think. So there's this guy who's a rich trainer. So I'm pretty sure in base game he drops like 1,000 Poke. Okay, so that burnt through the normal gem at least. And now I think we have to switch to Terry. Yeah, this execute is terrifying for this early. What? Why does it have this many good moves? Now watch it have like flame charge or something. Okay, just Covet. Covet's not too bad, especially because we don't have held items. Detect is just the same as Protect, right? It's worth having. Snapchat is just as bad as TikTok for these weird notifications. This won't hurt, says Snapchat. I don't even use Snapchat. Okay, cool. We have this one, then we have a double battle on the bridge. Loved Head shouldn't be too bad. We'll see how Wormy does. We can take one more water gun, and then we do have to switch. Okay, now you're poisoned. That's not bad, actually. I'm going to send in Zoe to finish this one. And because poison is like... Okay, you would... Okay, guess you want to make my life more annoying. Okay, Terry's just going to have to deal with both of them, I guess. Ooh, we can potentially get Shedinja. There we go. Okay, I only have one more potion left, right? I guess it's gonna go to Wormy, because I can't really afford to go all the... This is the last fight we have to do before the next city. Okay, perfect. So, what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna Iron Defense on Wormy, and Winston is gonna switch in for Terry, who can then absorb on Cedar. Okay, that's one more iron defense, and you're gonna Mega Drain. For the heals. Okay, iron defense isn't actually necessarily doing that much with Wormy. I'm tempted to switch out Wormy for Zoe just for safety. And hopefully this kills Lotad. Okay, cool. Terry's at least above half health. And that doesn't do much, so then we can just smash away on it. And that should be it. Winston's level 5 and gets quick. I didn't realise that Wingull got quick attack. That's useful to know. And we will go back and fight that guy. We need to go heal first. Do I need to get... Okay, I need to get HMs again. That's good to know. That guy, I believe, just has like 6 Magikarps, so we'll go do him again. This gets us cut. So we can do this, then the Pokemon School, and then I can't remember off the top of my head. You're the guy with 6 Magikarps, right? They only have Splash at this level. So according to my Nuzlocke tracker, we don't have any more encounters before Roxanne. So we might have to go and train up a little bit before Roxanne, because Roxanne's got between 12s and 15s. And then she's got... But the gym trainers should be enough for us to... Training up with the gym trainers should be enough to get us there. We might have to do a little bit of grinding, we'll see. I was hoping I'd get poison just to take this Magikarp down faster, but it just didn't pop. Because this is just a battle of attrition. Love hearing the splash noise. It doesn't get annoying at any point. It's just a good noise we all love to hear. Come on, can poison... What is the chance of poisoning? There we go. Now, was that too much to ask? It's 30%! We definitely did more than... So 3 in 10 chance. This is from Stellaris Ancient Relics. Stellaris is a game that I do not think I could play, but the music is very pretty. One more magic up to go. Do trainer rematches exist in... I don't think trainer rematches exist in Hoenn. So I'm... going back to Kanto is still gonna be... No, I can't say I can just go back to Kanto for grinding, because that kind of defeats the point of the revive thing. Okay, so grinding has just got a lot more painful. And money has become a lot more scarce. Okay, if that's the case, we don't have any more encounters before... Oh, this old woman gives us a bunch of berries, right? I'm gonna at least get Wormy up to level 10. Wormy up to level 10 and then some of the others... We'll just do a couple of battles up here until it looks like we can't anymore. Oh, once Wormy evolves and becomes, like, useful, will be nice. Because the thing is, Wormy's base stat total is, like, 205 in this current form, which is not great compared to, like... Wingull's base stats are 270, so, like, not amazing, because they're, like, unevolved. It's better than Ralts's. But yeah, we definitely want the rest of our team a bit higher level, so we at least have backups for the gym if worst comes to worst and we lose Terry. Which we hopefully won't, but you never know. We've seen how hard these fights are. And the other thing I'm slightly worried about is her Aron. Because Aron resists grass types, so we need a ground type or a ground type or a water type, and the only water type we have is a flying type. It has Rock Tomb. There we go. Wormy has Shed Skin. You can't do that to Wormy. Nearly there. Nearly there with Wormy. A Marill would have been so ideal. Would have been bonkers. And that is super effective. Okay, to be safe, I guess it's Terry time. Oh, we can get Terry up to level 13 here before we do anything else as well then. Okay, Wormy needs like one more fight, I think. But is also lowish. We'll see how Wormy's doing. It's level 3. So what I'll do is I'll send in Terry to finish off this Halo. And then that should get them both to level up, hopefully. No, we definitely want to evolve Terry before we fight Roxanne. Because that's our best chance at winning. And here we go. Beautifly is great. Gust will be very useful for the next gym. I think I'm going to keep Iron Defense for now. I don't think bug types are particularly bulky, so I don't think it's worth setting up like defensive Wormy. Wait, Air Cutter's just strictly better than Gust, isn't it? Why would you say you want to learn Gust and then immediately be like, but Air Cutter though? This game's movesets are weird. Yeah, so level 16 to get Grovyle. And are you a physical or special attacker? Special. Now this is when speed up gets really useful in a regular run where you're playing with an emulator. But we don't have that option. I do want to check if we can go and get some of the encounters north of Rustboro first. It's probably worth us checking that. This thing has rollout, so Terry should probably just come in to be safe. Yeah, we should go check before we decide to grind up anything else, just in case we do have another encounter that we could use. And if we do, we can't get into Rustboro Tunnel yet, so Rustoff Tunnel even. So I don't know if it's worth us using our encounter for the next route across, because we've got a guaranteed Whismer from Rustboro Tunnel, and I don't know if we want to risk. Okay, let's get the Quick Claw quickly. Why are you not stopping the kids who are just sitting on their Game Boys at the moment? Okay, is there anything we can get from Route 115 at this point? I don't think so, because we don't have a fishing rod. Yeah, so we just got a super potion from that, nothing else. Yeah, Route 115 is not a thing for a bit. So I think not getting the encounter here is probably the safest option, because Rustoff Tunnel, we are guaranteed a Whismer. So we really do want to eliminate Whismer from the pool before we have the chance to, so we don't accidentally catch one here. I do have some repels though, so we can go around and I can go around and clean up the trainers on this route without having to worry about an encounter, at least. Oh, that's this region's youngster Joey. Oh. It's Abra. Abra will just run straight away. So we are just going to have to throw an Ultra Ball at it and hope it catches. Okay, we're not getting an Abra. That doesn't matter again. We wouldn't have got that this Roots encounter anyway then. That means at least we can train on Route 116. That's kind of annoying because we could have got Ninkada or Talo were the like two good options for that route. We might be Okay, it turns out we cannot actually take out the Wurmple by ourselves, but Worming exists for that, so we're good. But this unlocks a way better grinding spot at least, because the Pokemon here are like level 7. So we're guaranteed a Wishma from the tunnel anyway, so that at least we haven't... And to be safe, I'm going to send in Terry. We'll clear out this route before we do anything. And Winston is at least level 7. I don't know if we even need to go. We should. I'll go do the gym trainers, I reckon. Oh, everything on her team has sturdy, right? We have quick attack at least, so we can Mega Drain quick attack as a combo. Yeah, we'll do the gym trainers and then we can just top up XP for Terry with whatever is left on this route. That sounds like a plan. So where do we get the berry harvesting tool is the question. Okay, so we want all this. I am also gonna... We got the Quick Claw that I'm gonna give to Terry. So yeah, there's 3 gym trainers here. I think the better option, because these all have sturdy, right? Why did you flash your Quick Claw? The safe option here is to quick attack so that sturdy won't trigger, then Rock Tomb will happen. And then we can Mega Drain. And that'll fully heal us. Okay, I don't know if we're going to get enough XP to level up just from the trainers. But yeah, this is definitely a scarier match than Brock. Do we reckon these both have Sturdy again? It rules that there's no gimmick, there's no difference in gimmick between this and Brock. Other than the fact that Nose Pass and Aron exist now, this is the same gym. And Aron I don't think is even a rock type, it's a ground type, isn't it? Oh, nice. I don't know if they both have Sturdy or if just one of them did. Looks like just one of them did. Okay, so we might have to go and do some tiny bit of grinding. Just to get into the point of evolution, because I think going in unevolved is a bit too dangerous. It's a bit too risky and I don't want to... don't know if either of these have Sturdy. We'll find out. No. Okay, so we'll get to level 15. This one has Sturdy, okay. And then we can quick attack to finish it. So yeah, we need to go do 1 level's worth of grinding, which shouldn't take too long. What is Quick Guard? Does that protect against priority moves, right? Okay, so we just need to level up quickly. I don't have any rare candies, do I? No. Oh, you're such a good little guy, though. I'm gonna miss Trico's little sprite. The Bloodborne menu music really doesn't go with the vibes of Pokemon at all. I mean, also whilst I'm doing this, I guess I should probably just use my other Pokemon to get them a bit stronger, just so we got them as backups. Yeah, so... You a battle girl? No, you're a schoolgirl. Actually, Wormy is way better here. Wormy does get absorbed at some point. Okay. Oh yeah, these two are set up to technically be a double battle if you stumble into them wrong. Now that's a Garchomp. Winston has to almost be at the point where he can... Okay, Sing probably will stop Winston from knocking out one of these. Okay, so it takes Winston 5 water guns to knock out a Skitty. It takes a Skitty 3 tackles. Can't fake out. Okay, crit did 10 damage there, we're fine. Skitty, weirdly scary. Covert is like Thief, right? It's actually just strictly better than Tackle, anyway. Okay, these hikers should be enough to get level 16. Okay, they're sturdy, that's fine. So tired. Okay, if Rock Smash is the best you've got, we're fine. Nearly there. We're nearly there. These two trainers should be enough. Now, is it worth switching in Wormy just to deal with the Shroomish? Yes, it is, I'm gonna say. What is Wormy's base stat total, actually? $395, which isn't awful. That was a... Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, Egg Cutter has, like, a higher crit rate. Oh, wait, can I get into Rest of Tunnel? Because I thought Mr. What's-His-Face and Pico were blocking the entrance. But evidently not. They don't seem to be there. So we could grab a Wishman whilst we're here. We have to come back anyway, of course. 2 Geodudes should be enough. Devan. Is this another Cursed American spelling of Devon? Possibly. And Terry should now evolve. Ayay. Okay. Gravel should make this next bit quite safe. Gravel's Cry is an odd one. Fury Cutter is... Yeah, Fury Cutter is decent. It's not decent to get anything in the near future, but it's a decent move to have. There is definitely something, I think it's like the black glasses or something that are hidden up here. Oh wait, are they just hidden in that rock? I don't remember where they are. Okay, we'll try and get Meg like one level on the way back as well, just from our Pokemon. Oh, and then on the tracker we can mark Trico as a Grovyle. Oh. That did no damage at all. Why is the thing so bulky? Okay. You are a wild Nincada, you should not be this hard. How much does Meg need to level up? 30. So one more if I just switch straight into Wormy. Or in this case, to be safe, into Terry. Oh, that one has guts. That would have been so nice. That did so much. And that is... Yeah, Meg being at level 5 probably won't make a difference to anything, but it's nice to have... because as long as we make it through this, she'll be useful later on. Yeah, literally all my other Pokemon, don't really do anything here. It's literally just Terry. Terry is basically our entire strat for this gym. Right, this could be the end of about 24 hours of play. There's only one way of us knowing though. Nosepass is her ace, so that's actually a really good one for her to lead with. Because once Nosepass is down... Once Nosepass goes down, we are fine. Or we're okay, at least. It might Thunderwave here, which is... incredible. It missing there, really good. Okay, that's her ace down. I'm gonna do the classic Geodude to hit, deal with Sturdy. As much as I like Ultra Shoni, it has words. It doesn't feel very appropriate music for a gym fight, but So unless something goes drastically wrong with this Aaron, we have done it. Next is Brawly. Okay, you're gonna give me another TM for Rock Tomb. Before we leave, there's a... We'll sort out all the stuff. We do have a May fight before we leave. I think. But she shouldn't be threatening at this point. Oh, and we also do have to go and do that quickly. We will go and do the bit up there. I believe also the May fight what we've got is entirely optional. Winston is probably actually who we should be training up right now. We have 3 Pokemon who are really good for, we have 3 Pokemon who are, like, really, really good for Brawly, so... We're in a good position, overall. When do you become a Pelipper? 25, so not until after Brawly. This must be a speed tie then. Because those two are... Yeah, that was a speed tie. So unless something goes drastically wrong, we should get our Whismur here. Whismur. Why no? That was a critical hit, so one more water gun, then we can switch into someone who's a bit more bulky. And then Wishmas should get in the ball. Don't be like this, please. I mean, I'm going to use the Pokeballs first because we've got them. And that's whiny. Soundproof and perfect special defense stats. Rest of tunnel. Okay, so do I have any potions? Only a super potion. May as well lead with Meg then. Yeah, Meg evolves at level 20, so we can technically have a Curlier for Brawly. Because Brawly's ace is level 19, so it's not the worst idea in the world, but it's not necessarily doable. It's not. It's possible. It's possible. Okay. They're quite high level, these Whismers. Cool. I think we'll do this fight and then we'll stop for the day, because I've been going for just short of 4 hours now. Which is probably long enough for the day. And then off stream I'll try and get some of our Pokemon up to... all our Pokemon up to like 15-ish. Fifteen-ish probably, I reckon. Woo! Okay, this guy just has a Puchiana, right? It's got Runaway. That's incredibly useless for trainer battles. Oh yeah, Fury Color doesn't have the best accuracy in the world, does it? Let's just quick attack. Okay, you get Pico back. We'll just... because we have to go do a bunch of dialogue before... we have to do a bunch of dialogue before we are free to go on. So we'll go do that very quickly, and then that should get us to about the 4-hour mark. Yeah, I guess repels are basically useless if you've got like a level 6 Pokemon at the front of your party. But she's getting there. She'll probably level up to level 7 after this one. It's so nice that we're making progress now. Like, I know Hoenn way better, So I feel like there's less chances of me making stupid mistakes here. They're still going to happen. But they're less likely. Oh, nice, and you teleport me up here. Okay, you want me to take that to Steven. And we get the PokeNav. Does the town map, like... No, it doesn't show the different bits. Does one of these guys give me something? No way of knowing. Absolutely no way of knowing. But yeah, this has been... Okay. This has been another episode of the stream. We now have a team of Pokemon who are currently quite weak, but we will make progress with quite quickly. So how many gyms do we have to do to get to the point where they're comparable with... Okay, Watson is like level 20, like low 20s. Flannery is high 20s. Okay, so it isn't until we get to Tate and Liza. It's not until the 7th gym that we're actually equivalent with the levels for Kanto. But yeah, thank you very much for coming. Back tomorrow for more of this, probably. And I'll see you then. Bye-bye.